Ontario license plates. They're trying to shift the blames to the manufacturers, the Ontario government.
Yeah, that's what PC government does. They pass the buck, yo.
They
cut the dollar and they pass it.
I was waiting for her. As soon as I said the word government, I was like, go.
It's not even about go get them. It's just, that's what they do. They pass the buck, bro.
So what do y'all think about those plates? Y'all seen the plates? You fucking with those?
Yeah, it's plastic. An idiot thing. It's stupid. It's trash.
They are pretty trash.
And the fact that you said that you tested them multiple times before and they're fine, nothing's wrong with them, whatever. If you got people walking down the street talking about we can't even see the license plate, something's wrong, B.
Who the fuck was testing them?
Or did they test them in the daytime?
It doesn't even matter.
They didn't test them. Kensington?
First things first, it's plastic, it's cheap, and it's PC blue. You understand what I'm saying? It's their colors, yo. They're not, yo. The man.
They're blue.
They're blue. They're they're like blue and red or whatever. But
I didn't even realize that's what the colors.
I'm pretty sure they're blue because liberals are red.
They're standing on that shit too,
right?
Like, no, it's okay. It's okay.
The liberals are red. The PCs are blue. The NDP is orange on some real gang shit.
Understanding on the fact that it's still okay.
No, at one point when they first dropped them, they were like, "They alright."
There's nothing wrong with them. Mm-hmm. And then the cop must have been a police officer or I
didn't have that, I
was there in a parking lot, and he must have said he had his full headlights on a car, and he took a picture. You can't see the fucking license plate.
Yeah.
The man's like, yo, did anybody consult with the police before they manufactured these plates? Because we can't see the fucking look. And the man basically showed the plate with the lights on. The man, but see, the thing is, what the cop should have did was got out of his cruiser and took a picture of his cruiser with the lights on so you could actually see the light of the car shining on the back of the bumper.
And like the distance.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
but it's okay because you notice it anyways. Like you just know that that's a problem.
But yeah, they're blue. Once you see them, they're blue plates. They stand out.
Somebody did kind of purplish.
Somebody did
it blue with light blue.
They had both of them side by side, and they showed you like the one now. Obviously, you see it. The one before you can't see, or the new one you can't see shit.
It was like white with blue writing. Like
that's
the clearest thing that you could fucking see.
It was white with blue embossed lettering. But what happened was because they used a cheap flipping adhesive or whatever, the letters start falling off and the plates start flaking. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, they also said something about like right now they still have to keep on issuing them. And I'm just going off of the CP24.
Obviously, they're going to keep issuing them, and they're going to by the time they get the next batch, they'll fix it. Obviously, it's trial and error. You know that they're going to get laughed at in the House of Commons. It's good for question period. Everybody gets a good laugh out of it. Yeah. The one lady's like, "Oh, it's. I thought it was a place to grow, not a place to glow." You understand? And they all clapped and chuckled like, so hilarious.
Bars.
Right? And then it's like, the next round.
She was killing
shit. You know she was. But then the next round of plates, they'll fix it.
Niggas is in the fucking House of Commons. Bars. Oh shit. Oh shit. Get him.
When bars get dropped in the House of Commons, it's a standing ovation with a clap, eh? Yeah. Don't fuck around it. They clap down the place. Yeah, that's what they clap. They clap on the place. And then when shit gets real nice to them, they stand up standing ovation. Yo, there's no joking with that.
Yo, Toronto Cody needs to do a fucking skit on those motherfuckers right there.
Oh my god,
that'd be funny.
Oh my god,
that would
Parliament.
Be funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
their air horns and all types of shit.
Don DeMarco.
They came for Justin Trudeau's head top today. Like,
yo, what's he doing with this gray beard thing? What's he on some struggle life? Eh?
Nah,
the man's on a struggle life thing, eh? The man's like, yo, allow me to see that struggle, boom. Allow me to, man.
Okay, so here's my breakdown for the beard.
Yes.
Before we move on, because I've thought about this. Okay, the steel face, no beard, is kind of like menacing. It's not as trustworthy because he's like a young guy with this
facial hair,
no facial hair at all. His hair on top is still black.
Yo, he came with the heart. I noticed. Yo, unless he's dyeing that shit gray gradually, the man went from like the blackish, and it's like it's almost full white now.
You could trust gray.
This guy said you can trust
Yo,
Gray.
you're
Your face.
you're right, but you're right. No,
It's true. The man said you can trust.
You think
Gray.
I'm playing with
no,
these
but you're
niggas out here?
you're right.
No, it's true.
He got
That's
trust Gray.
Right.
It's the
Yo, bro, when he has to go handle some business, he keeps the gray up.
Bro,
If he's on the
You're
chill,
right.
yo, you're not gonna see him let go of that shit for a while. And the thing is, when the man started growing, like, how is the man head top black and is gray down here? Strategic gray, fam.
It's a strategic.
Watch
thing.
that man, eh? We talked about him last week with the black friend and the black face.
Oh
eh?
yeah, the plugs.
Yeah.
See him beside the plugs. Yeah, there's a sick pic. There's a sick picture of them.
We all these are these.
There's a sick picture of them on flipping in the line. Messiah and Justin Trudeau.
Beside just side.
But Justin's giving him a little cut, a little weary eye, like, yo, this guy could take my job if I'm not careful.
Hey, he's the black Justin Trudeau. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say that. But
Speaking
he's
of
his black friend, like you said.
his fucking black friend, be real. We haven't talked about this, and it's been going on for a while.
has been going on
Yeah, you show me. Yo, I've been looking up on that. Yo, they're moving sick, fam.
Yeah.
They're moving
they-
sick.
They're
Sorry,
laying off
they-
1,000 people.
They just took. Yeah, that's what's messed up. However,
1,500
they just
actually.
took off. They just took over the whole everywhere. So they just blocked off a part of Montreal to like earlier today, and
They
Guts-
being the Aboriginal people.
yeah, and Guts was just telling me that also somewhere in Vancouver,
No, I believe
Or-
Edmonton.
Edmonton.
They locked off somewhere out there too.
Yeah.
I believe they
Train
they actually
tracks.
had. I believe some of the train tracks and
But
they got shut down
tomorrow-
over there.
Yeah, so
Tomorrow,
it's an
peaceful
issue about the
resolution.
pipeline, basically. So
Yeah.
it's a anti-pipeline protest that's been going on. The original people for Canada here, like the Aboriginal people, right? They,
First Nations, no?
the First Nations, there's been pipelines that they're
Oil pipelines that they want to go because it's sovereign land. It's their burial lands, their hunting land. It's where they grow. It's like it's their property. It's their land.
Yeah.
They don't want the pipeline coming through their land. But the government once again is like, yo, bun you,
Fuck you
bun
guys.
that. We're pushing through with the pipeline. Are you blood clot mean? We got chat to Badman. You know we got chat to. But yo, so that's what's going on.
Yeah.
And then the native people say, oh yeah, you guys think you're a real gangster, eh? You think you're bad man? We'll show you bad man, eh?
We'll shut down your shit.
economy, eh?
Shut down the whole
We know how to
shit.
hurt white man. That's basically what they're doing, eh?
yeah.
We know how to hurt the white man without busting one shot. You understand?
And you see, the thing that's crazy is it stopped travel.
Yeah, that's why. And then people now are getting laid off. And then even the PC guy, Andrew Sheeran, the man's getting flack on his comments.
What the privilege?
Yeah, privilege comments. Like, yo,
Yeah.
buddy, you're probably one of the most privileged people ever. What are you talking about privilege over whatever? You're disrespectful. Your face and you're bright. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's wilding.
Yeah, but he's not likable anyways. That's why he lost the election. With his
And why he's no longer the head of the PC.
Yeah,
and
until they're waiting for a new one. He's still like in charge. He's still the head of the opposition until they find a new leader, right? But he did choose to step down because there was dissension in the party. Like, yo, we don't want you here.
Yeah.
Yo, there's calls for him to quit. He couldn't beat Justin Trudeau. They should have known that guy couldn't beat Justin Trudeau.
So
you know,
let's stay on the pipeline thing though.
it's still the pipeline shit is nuts.
How
But
do
they have
you-
their rights.
Do you guys see any? Because they're saying they don't see no foreseeable end in sight.
Yeah, because
tomorrow.
Tomorrow
No, what they're doing is they're
today in Tomorrowland.
So
Tomorrowland, yeah, they're like slightly putting the train service back in play.
that's happening, but tomorrow
Injunction.
they're trying to have a phone call with Justin Trudeau so they can come to a peaceful resolution so that everybody can get their jobs back and things can get restored so that things
That's
can move
good.
back.
Yeah.
So that's what we're waiting for. So hopefully that happens and then things will go back to the way it needs to be. Because right now, people literally lost their job. Via Rail laid off like 450
Temporary
people.
layoffs.
And then CP or CN? CN.
CN.
CN just laid off like, I think like almost like
Yeah.
a lot of
But
people
you know
also.
what?
So
Also, I think that's also strategic. That's for them to make the government force their hand. That's what I think. Remember, these guys are in bed with the government to make rail tracks and do all of this shit, build railroads and
Which guys?
the same rail comes CNN and Via
CN.
Rail and whatever Metro Links. All these people, they're still all in cahoots. It's all about the commerce. If they could still go about their business and have people travel, they would.
Right.
It's true because they're too close to the tracks, they're worried. You understand what I'm saying? And they're smart for going close to the tracks because they know we fuck with the economy, we're gonna get some results. That's what's happening now because nothing else has been working. We try all this other shit where we stand off against the fucking construction tools and this and police and this and that and and none of it's working. So here what?
They really know how to bang out some of these pockets. That's how you really bang out. Because you got planes, trains, and automobiles. You take out one of those things out of the system, fam.
That's right.
You're fucking up the whole game,
ecosystem
bro.
is fucked.
And then, like, the thing about the trains is that it's not only, like, messing with the little person. You're messing with, like, the small businesses.
Transport and shit.
Transport and all of that stuff as well. Because it's like, then, for example, like, people that are taking shipments, you're not getting shipments. Like, everything's, like, on a delay. Like, everything's on a standstill.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's also messing it up. And I'm like, that's also messing with the economy, right? Because small business still pays your bills, so...
But you know, at the end of the day, they have their rights.
Yeah.
If they don't want the thing going through their land, they should respect their rights.
I fuck with it. I
That's
stand with them, yo.
And then what do they say also? That all these treaties, they never, ever, they haven't honored any of that shit.
Yeah.
Since day one, they haven't been honoring what they say they're gonna do.
Facts. Well, big up to the Aboriginal people. You know what I'm saying? We stand with you with that, with the movement. You know
they
what I'm
had a
saying?
march here at Queens Park and Nathan Square on the weekend.
Yeah, they shut down from Glory, I believe.
Running thousands of enough people too.
That's really good.
They had a big protest.
Right.